Graders, we have been working so hard on our how-to writing, and I know it's been fast, but we are already ready to edit by going through our editing checklist. Now, obviously, the first thing I want you to do as you start editing is go back into your Google document and check any comments that you have from me, okay? So head on in there, go and see if there are any highlighted words, pause this video now, and resolve any comments that you have on your writing. Now that you have your comments resolved, I'd like you to open up your writing notebook to the editing checklist. Remember, when we edit, we are looking to make sure that our writing looks better. So today, I'm going to ask you to go through this editing checklist and check it off once you have your items. So I'm going to go through the editing checklist with you today using my writing to see how I've done. The first thing says I have a title that shows the purpose for my writing. So let's double check. My title says How to Poach an Egg. Does that show the purpose for my writing? Sure, that's what my writing is about. Let me adjust this so that I can have all this together here. Put that here and that here. All right. Here we go. There we go. Okay. Thanks for your patience. There's a little adjustment there. All right, I have a title. Yes, I do. Moving on. I wrote the materials needed. I'm going to read through my materials one more time and make sure that I've listed everything that somebody needs. A stove, a pot, an egg, a cup to put the eggs in, a water, vinegar, a stirring spoon. I feel good about that. I am going to add a little return here to give a little space. There we go. I use transitional words in my steps and procedures. I'm going to go through and I'm going to make sure, do I have transitional words and phrases in my steps and procedures? I have first, when you've done that, while you wait. Oh, I forgot to add my transitional word here. Next. You should also double check and make sure that you don't have capital letters that used to be there. After that, once you've finished, then if your water starts to boil, bubbles low so it doesn't when the timer rings. Next. Finally. All right. Now I have my transitions in there. I can check that off my list. The next one says, I made sure that the closing ties in the purpose for my writing. My closing is that last ending that we added yesterday. You can season your eggs with salt and pepper to taste and enjoy them with some fresh toast. Poaching eggs can be a real treat and is simpler than you might think. Yep, that ties it in with the purpose of my writing. These last two pieces are special when we're working on Google Docs. For checking for spelling, you guys should be going through and looking to see if you have any red underlined words. Red underlined words means that your spelling is incorrect. If you tap on a word that is underlined in red, like my word medium in my second direction, it will give you a suggestion. Hey, I think you mean that to be medium. Sometimes the suggestions are not always right though, so double check and make sure they're actually suggesting what you want. If not, go in to Google and search the word that you're looking for, or try to do speech to text. I have another red underlined word, so I'm going to check that. They're right, I forgot my L. Now, you'll notice the last one says, I made sure that I use the correct punctuation. When something is underlined in blue, that means that you usually have some kind of punctuation error. So let's look at this here. It says next, let's tap on that. And it says, did you mean to say your? Yeah, I did. If your water starts to bubble, blow softly so it doesn't overflow. I see a blue underline there, so I'm going to tap it, and they're suggesting that I add a comma there. If your water starts to bubble, comma, blow softly so it doesn't overflow. I have one more blue underline up here, and it looks like I really made a doozy of a spelling error there. So it says once TPU. I know how that's supposed to be, and look it, they even got it right too. Once you've finished. Now I don't have any red underlines, I don't have any blue underlines, and because I've checked all of my comments, I don't have any yellow highlights either. That means that I've finished working through my editing checklist. Take some time today, work through your editing checklist. Make sure you check off everything that you do as you do it.